Good morning. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 3334 Cattaraugus Avenue in Culver City, and I'm preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line for Evan Handler. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system. So if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I am going to be performing today's examination from this 2-inch access here we found. Basically what's been done here is a new kitchen drain has been run, and they dropped it down into the top of this clean-out access here that's right at the base of the crawl space entrance or sub-area entrance here on the right side. This is several feet back from the front here along the driveway side of the house. Now, this is not ideal. If you were to have to snake the line, you would basically have to disconnect all of this here, disconnect the kitchen drain so that you could snake it out. And you can see it's just got this little coupling here, so that can be done. Ideally, this line would be tied in somewhere back in the building drain system, not into the main clean-out. It's just a little bit of a non-standard setup. It also makes it so we can't put our some of the tools that we use to get the camera up off the bottom of the pipe would be beneficial in this situation, but we're not going to be dismantling this pipe to do so. Alright, so as soon as we drop in, we make a bit of a right turn, and now we're basically heading straight out under the driveway towards the street. What we're looking at here is the original vitrified clay piping for the main sewer line system. This is a very, very common pipe material. Now, these clay pipes, they do have a long service life expectancy. Being a natural material, they are less likely to deteriorate underground, but they can be more brittle in nature and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. So far, the line looks pretty clean. It's possible that we've had some sort of a cleaning service performed recently, like a hydrojetting, something of that nature. Well, we're not seeing a whole lot of evidence of roots here at these joints. A little bit in that area. Now, root intrusion in these older clay pipes is fairly common, and normally we are suggesting that they can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings. It's when they're left unmaintained for extended periods that they have the potential to create blockages in the system or even damage a pipe. We've got a little bit of a settled section, looks like, underwater here, and then we come back out. It's not uncommon for these clay pipes to settle like that slightly. And this is one of the reasons I said it would be beneficial to get a guide on the camera to get it up off the bottom. You see, as we dip underwater here, you can't really see much. I don't know exactly how much it's settled. Looks like we've got a newer section of 4-inch clay pipe through here, so there's probably been some repairs on the line in the past. And then right here we increase to the 6-inch pipe that's going to take us out into the street and connect up to our public sewer. Kind of see here at this joint there's a pretty large root coming in. Again, a large root like that, maybe during hydrojetting was stripped of its bark or whatever, but it didn't get actually cut out. not a big deal, not affecting the system, but as you get past this little area, you see we have a bit of an offset starting to occur here. And then as we continue on to the next joint, we actually do have a broken joint. As you're coming up on it here, you can kind of see at the lower edges of the pipe how that next section of pipe is sticking up. And then I'm going to push into this area. Let's give the water a chance to clear up a bit. And we should be able to see this actual break in the joint. Now, unfortunately, this break, as you'll see here, it's the top of that break is actually up higher than the camera, and there's a gap here along the bottom. I can't get the camera over this, so I don't know if there's additional damage beyond this point. We're about probably 5 feet or so short of public sewer, so there's probably another section of pipe here and then the actual connection. So that would need to be double checked when this is repaired. This is a pretty significant break. It's offset a good 1.5 inches or more, so that means that joint is broken. It's allowing water to leak out into the soil, but more importantly, it can allow soil to wash away through the sanitary sewer, which does have the danger of creating sinkholes out in the street. So this is something that's definitely important to get repaired. So this is something that would also need to be repaired by a sewer contractor. A plumbing contractor would be able to do work out into the street. And that's who's going to need to be consulted at this point. So that's going to be the recommendation here. I don't have any reason to say follow-up or additional inspections. We have a significant break out into the street that's going to be called for repair, and there's a possibility it could be additional damage beyond this point. It wouldn't really make too much difference as far as costs to repair it. Typically you're going to see them repairing about probably 2 sections of this line, about 6 feet, and that would usually handle any other damage that might be there. The only other thing that could come up is if the city connection was broken, but that can all be looked at during the repair. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to the written report for the full description of the final findings and recommendations. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.